Welcome back to No Man's Sky. I'm still getting over my cold, so I apologize if my voice is a little scratchy, but I don't want to get too far behind on my production schedule. I've been exploring and grinding out missions. I've tested money-making methods and improved the starships I have access to. I've really enjoyed this game, but I haven't built a real base yet. I've got little outposts scattered across the galaxy. I love using prefabs to make an outpost. Soon we will have access to a lot more structures for harvesting, so I want to build a place to consolidate all our progress. I like this Grassy Moon. It has interesting views and salvageable scrap for getting Corvette parts. The weather is mostly good. When it storms, it is superheated rain that drains my heat protection. But other than that, it's pretty good. So let's build something here for expanding our storage containers and refining. I've also got two mining areas marked on this moon. One is an S-class oxygen deposit. The other is an S-class copper deposit. I kind of worked out how far apart they are, and I think they're too far apart to build. I'll set up a prefab at the gas mining area later to take advantage of that. Today, we will build a base. I'm going to need to unlock some stuff at the anomaly. So let me show you kind of the layout of the area, where our copper mine is, where our O2 mine is, and then we'll go to the anomaly and get some parts. I love having this planet on the horizon back here, and I kind of want to build with that as a feature. I've placed down a base computer and claimed it, but I haven't put any structures down just yet. I want to go ahead and let's just say we're going to look this direction. I want to lay down at least just a simple kind of timber floor here so that we can get this particular view right here. And this is what I was kind of looking at to set up as the viewpoint, the focal point of our base. Now, looking around back here, you can see here, this is the copper mine and it's 312 away. Now, I would build right next to the copper mine, but the problem is, well, it's down in a hole. And I'll be honest with you, I just don't like the look of that. I don't want to build down in a hole and look up and have, like a slope on each side of me just looking around. I just don't think that looks good. So what I'll do is I'll run the mining stuff over to here so that I can harvest it. Is this wheat? What is this? Impulse beans? Okay, well, I think I've seen this before. I don't know. Now, way over here is this one is the little prefabs I got set up with our little worker dudes, our overseer and all that. And right next to it is the O2 mining computer that I put down, just so I can get an idea how far away it is. On foot, it's 35 minutes away, so I think that's going to be too far to stretch. I'm going to need to probably use a teleporter for that. So we'll work on that stuff later. Eventually, I'm going to move everything from our little prefab where the overseer and all the little worker dudes are at. I'm going to need to move that over here. So we'll figure that all out, maybe in this video, maybe in the next. We'll see. But this is going to be, I'm glad I laid these foundations down. This is going to be our focal point right here. This is where we're going to build around. Now, I've got my Corvette out, and I've got the solar out. Yeah, the solar. I think I'm going to take the Corvette up to the anomaly. It'll just be a little easier to park it when we get back. So let's get over to the computer, and we are looking for, okay, we got all the storage done. We unlocked that in the previous video, thankfully. Ventilated flat stone roof. We're going to get that because, oh, I got to research angled flat roof. Okay. And of course it kicks you out every time. We'll get this one. And I don't know if I need any of these little domes or any of that kind of stuff. As far as these parts, I've got a big window unlocked, which I really like. I don't know how to build with these yet. These half arches, I'm not sure like how they work. That's a stone archway. Maybe I'll go ahead and unlock it, and then we can kind of play with it later. We've got wall A, wall B. Let's go ahead and unlock it. And let's get this pillar, which I've got to get this cap first, and then we can support pillar. Perfect. All right, don't know how that's going to look, how that'll get used, but we can't use it if we don't have it unlocked. I'm going to go ahead and unlock this small timber wall A. I don't know if we'll use it. No, gotta unlock this first. Okay, then timber wall. Don't really know what that's about. Then we've got this small wall, and then this is just a different version. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock it. Now, before we use up all of our stuff, something that I want to make. Wait, do we have? We're gonna do ramp, and we need half ramp, and this is timber half ramp platform. I'm gonna unlock it. I don't really know what it is. Ah, here we go. I think this is it right here. Yeah. So we're gonna get the mineral extractor, right? And we want the supply depot, right? And we want the pipe. That gets us started. I should probably go ahead and unlock this gas extractor, but I don't want to use up all my salvage data just in case we're missing something and I need to come back up here. So let's just hold out on that. We'll save the rest of that. Now what we'll do is we're going to just fly back down instead of teleporting, because I don't have a teleporter at that little area. Well, I kind of do. We'll just fly down. We're already here. So let's get over here, get in the old Corvette. I'm loving this thing. I can't wait till we upgrade it to Class S, because I've got some reconfiguration plans for it. And I'm really looking forward to that. So let's launch out, and I'll see you when we get back down to the planet. All right, we're going to land. And of course, we got a superheated storm coming. Great. Okay, so here we are back at where we're building. We've got us a superheated storm coming along. There was something I was wanting to look at. What is this? This is copper deposit. Oh, right. Okay. Let's make something. Ah, here we go. This right here. I want to make that. So let's get some uranium. We're going to get a bunch of uranium because I think I'm going to make like 3 or 4 of these things. The idea is we're going to put this to work, getting us some. There we go. We're going to put it to work right here. I'm going to get a couple of these. What am I missing? Metal plating? Alright, let's go ahead and start this thing. It needs carbon. And it's going to start getting us some copper. Let's get in here and let's craft some metal plating. And let's go craft. I think it's just 2, right? Isn't that what it is? Yeah. We're going to put another one out. So we're going to need... out of base range. Okay. And we're going to light this guy up. And here we go, like that. Now, these are going to gather some copper for us, and just over time. And eventually we're going to need some more, chromatic metal. So that'll be a way for us to do that. Because I've only got 713, and for this build we're probably going to need more. Alright, storm's clearing. Let's head on out. And there's our little base computer here. A little bit further away than I wanted to be. But that's okay. That'll work. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to make this the focus of our build. We are going to put down some floors. We're going to go 4 wide, like this. Then we're going to go back. Let's see, this needs to be 2, right? And then we're going to, just so I can keep this straight in my head, we're going to put down some stone flooring. That'll tell me where we are in the world. There we go. And then we're going to go back to timber. And this is just carbon, which I think I've got a ton of carbon on me. This gives us 3 going that direction, and we need to go 3 in that direction. I don't know if I can get into this build computer. I guess I can. We need one more. Let's go ahead and get some resources. Might as well clear this out. No reason to waste it. The next thing we want to do is we want to put some stone floors down. And we're going to go here, 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 and here. And then we're going to go here, 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 here. Okay, now let's pick you up way out here in the middle of nowhere, doing your own thing. All right, now, I believe this is going to be correct. Let's go ahead and let's lay down another one on this side because we do need to match. And you need to go the right way. Thank you. Right there. There. And right there. Now, that should be the layout, the basic layout. So let's go over to stone and large window. And we're going to put it doesn't matter which way it goes, right? Correct. Thank you for that. And we're going to go the same here. Like this. We're just going to line this all the way around until I run out of materials. And I may have to go get some more silicate powder. That was something I was kind of short on. I farmed it up before, but you know how that goes. Sometimes you just don't farm quite enough. All right. And then over here, we need you up, just like that. And now we're going to go with regular stone walls. And I want these, so that they kind of match. So I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to test it out here and find out. What I want to do is I want to put storages in here. I want to put 3 storages in here, and I think it takes the space of the whole thing. Well, you know what? Instead of guessing, let's just see. Storage is here. It is. Let's build this one. Now, I wish there was a way to snap. See, it's enabled. Will it go through the back? It will go through the back. Okay, then let's do this. I want these things lined up. So let's get ourselves a nice little stone wall, and we're going to place it, nope, right there, there, and there. Now, let's see if we can place this inside. This, nope. Yes. Will it place inside? Okay. Let's make sure we make this as neat and clean as possible. I'm going to end up picking these. Well, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's use this like that and like that. Now, does it fit inside there? The idea is for me to be able to place it in here and place it the exact same every time without it sticking out. And I don't know exactly how to do that. Let's go to L3. So that should be it perfectly. Right. Okay. I'm digging it. Let's go ahead and let's finish outlining this. The idea is to get a little light in on top of this, because this will be somewhat enclosed in. So if we go like this, we can get a little light in the upper. I don't know why these storages are so tall, but they are. And that kind of makes it so you have to build 2 high, or at least 1.5 high. And I don't want to build 1.5 high. I did that on my playtest and I just didn't like the way it looked. So let's go ahead and just, for the sake of it, let's go like this and this. Now, here is a problem, because I don't know if I've got a piece that ties those in together. There's a gable, there's a roof corner. This would be like a triangular corner, something like that. I gotta figure a workaround for this. Let's go take this down and this down. And hey, pretty bird. So that's ventilated, ventilated, and ventilated. Now there's no lights there. I don't know if I like that. And the next question is can you go up? Well, you can. Let's do it this way, and this way. Now, let's get over here and kind of take a look back. Which one of these do we like better? I think the flatter one looks better. There, 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 there. Okay, so we're back. I've got the some more silicate for however long that lasts. And I'm just kind of fleshing out this side of the walls just so I can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. This is going to be my teleport terminal hall. I put the teleporter down here. That way, if I come in with the Corvette, it doesn't like glitch into the base. It's so weird about how it glitches into the base. So I just don't like that. It's just one of the downfalls of the Corvette. So we're going to go here, there, there, and there. Now, can we just walk straight up? We sure can. Nice. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go like this and like that. So let's go L3, get up high, look straight down. Not straight down, but you know what I mean. And a little closer to the wall. There we go. And maybe a little further back. There. There. That's got it. That's about as good as it's going to get as far as that goes. It's green on top. That means that it's done, right? Not done. Well, let's put it in our inventory. And we'll charge this up again. We'll keep these guys going. Eventually, we're going to have us an automated mine here that has storage, but that's not what we've got right now. We're using these little guys to get them going. So this is like dead center here, and I can put, one down right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I could put them up top here, the solar panels and the batteries and all that business. And because I've got that power line blocker thingy, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to put like, let's go this direction, because this is how deep? 3 deep? Yeah, so we'll put it in the center here. We'll go, so that's too wide, so we're going to go here and here. And I like having one on the ground so that I can check our statuses. So we'll take and we'll go electric wire, and we're going to go from electric wire here to there, and then we're going to go from here to there. Let's go ahead and get some solar panels up there. I've got 3 batteries. I don't know that I need 3 batteries, but we're going to need quite a few of these. How much metal plating do I have? Yeah, that's enough. So let's go ahead and get a panel here and one here, there, and one there. Now, let's go ahead and get our power lines. We are going to go from here to there. Then we're going to go from there to there. And then we're going to go from there to there. And there to there. There to there. And then we're going to go from here to there and here to there. And the last thing we'll do is we will take a line and we'll go from there to, where's it at? There. Now, they're all hidden, so they're not sticking out. Everything's got power now. Let's double check. We have 300 available and 50's being used.
Its time until charged is 8 minutes. And let's check and see how much daylight we have. I mean, it should be like 15, 16 minutes, something like that. We might need another one. And we got 12. Yeah, we need a little bit more, I think. Well, we say that. Let's just go with this for now. Okay, here we are back at base. Let's go ahead and slap a roof on this right here. There we go. And we're going to figure this out in just a second. One problem at a time. So we got this, and we got this. Now, we should be able to, yeah, go like so. What are you doing? And we want you off. There we go. The right direction. Get with the program, buddy. All right, so here we go. And over the door. Wait. Hold on. All right, so we were going to do something different here. This, we're going to take this one down, and we're going to put rotate like so. And here, and here. Correct? Is that how we're doing it? Now, the question is, can we just tie straight into this with a skylight? We sure can. All right, it's coming together. And we got here, and here. Now, I like having just a little breakup of the design here. And I just wanted to see what that looks like. Can we get into photo mode? And let's just zoom it out. Can I go up? There we go. There's our height adjustment. Solar panels over there. And we've got the little section here. It doesn't look too weird. I mean, it's a little weird, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, it's better than just a box. We kind of break it up a bit. I'm wondering if I should change these tiles here in the middle instead of the ventilated, that they be like something else. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do something a little different here. How's that going to look? Is it going to be weird? Like so? Like so? Like so? How weird is that? Let's get this little piece here, and we can cap there, and we can cap there. Now, I don't want to be outside for this, so let's just try it like this. We'll zoom out, go into drone mode here. So that gives it a little something different, and there is going to be a little section that goes out here for a landing pad. So that would make sense. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. This, I might do this differently. I might change how we've got this here. I might make that match and go all the way out, double high. But I do like that better, breaking it up with these little caps here. Now, why is it that I'm not getting storm protection? Is it because I'm using those ventilated roofs? Does it go away in here? Huh, it does go away in here. So over here, am I gonna have to get rid of those ventilated roofs? And let's see if we can extend this all the way across. Stone ridge cap. Let's go this way. Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay, let's go put a teleporter out here. We need another metal plating. And let's just go ahead and craft a few more, because you know we're going to need them. And we need this. Alright. We want that as close as possible to the wall without glitching. Maybe even if it glitched a little. Okay. Now we need some wires. We're going to go here, and we can just click it to anything really. That right there's good. All right, now we need another floor. And I'm going to say 2. And we're going to go one here, and here, and here, and here. Let's take this. Let's take this down. I don't care for it. There, and we like that. And we're going to do this one, and we're going to go like that. And then we're just going to go archway here. Now, let's come out here and let's just make sure we flatten. I want to say with the train manipulator, I can get a little more silica like that, and we're gonna flatten like this. And the reason is we're gonna put our starship landing pad over here. Okay, one more time. Let's go and make one more metal plating, and then let's go ahead and put this landing pad out. Finally. Well, that took too much. Okay, now let's go back and let's see if we got enough silicate powder to finish this off. We need the this one here, and we need the top. And please tell me we have enough, because I don't want to go out and do any more farming. Here, there. All right, now let's go with this little roof cap here, roof ridge, whatever that is. Maybe one more, and we're going to take that down, and we're going to put one out here. Like that. We need floors. Can I put... I can, okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's go here, and we'll take this down, and then we're gonna go here. Why is it raining in here? We've got 2 of these, and I just want to see what they look like. And let's look at the other one and clip it in there. So it's a little half wall. One's got kind of a little texture to it. I think I kind of like that one better. Let's go here, and we'll take that down, and then we'll put that up. Okay, so let's take a look at this one last time before we go. And here is our landing pad. And we've got a little walkway that goes out to it so that we can snap it on. We've got all of our storages over on this side with all of our power. Then over here, we're going to have basically our living area. And this is where I'm going to set up all the dudes that do, all the scientists and the overseer and all that. So come through here. Yeah, this is where we'll be setting that up. All the overseer stuff is up top. Down below, I don't know, decorations and other things later, eventually. We can do some crafting and some stuff over here. And I've got a long hallway with the teleporter here, just so when we teleport in, the Corvette won't glitch into the base. I've got to figure something out with the way that this is working, because it just doesn't seem to be like working correctly in blocking the weather. But at any rate, this is kind of the build. Okay, so it is the next day, and we are back from all the decorating and arranging here at the base. So let's run through it real quick. Here we've got our landing pad, obviously. I went ahead and built some little awnings over these door entrances here, and you can see like it goes out and gives you a little covered area. I've spread out some of these little decoration things just around, to make it look a little more, I don't know, lived in. I've got our atmospheric harvesters out here, and they probably have stuff in them. They do. And we'll go ahead and put that away. And we'll go ahead and refuel that and let that start going again. We'll do this one. Now, I don't know what we need nitrogen for, but I'm going to go ahead and get it while we're here.
when I'm around base doing stuff. Inside, I've placed some things, these little displays, some rugs. I like these little fans, these little ventilation fans. You can put them on, and it gives it kind of a look of moving air around, and I kind of like that. When we come into the main foyer here at the base, we've got this big open area here, and I got this massive rug that I put out, and it's basically a light desk right here. And just going towards the workshop area, just put some file cabinets and couches, big displays, little things like this. Over here is a break area so that the crew can eat and relax. Got a display over here so they can keep up with their scores of their favorite sports teams. In here, I just put some little control panels and things on the wall to make it look, like it's a work area. Big rug that I oversized in here, little console. I went ahead and got the Galactic Trade Terminal so I can now buy and sell stuff, from the base. So if there's something that I need specifically, that I just can't get elsewhere, I can just come over here and see if I can grab it real quick. And there's some interesting things in here: platinum, phosphorus, uranium, and pugnium, all useful things. We come up here, let's go up top here. Now, I progress this storyline so that I can get more of these guys out, and I don't know how many there are, but I've got 4 now. So we've got our multi-tool guy, we've got our overseer, we've got our scientist, and then we've got the little farmer dude. They put the shortest dude behind this big tall console. And over here, I went ahead and made a little break area for him. Now, this little table is pretty cool. I like the way it has a little mechanism. When you walk over to it, the light pops up. But this is a little break area, couches and this and that. We know the scientist only does a couple of things, and then he takes an hour and a half break. He must be part of the Intergalactic Science Union, because man, he gets a lot of breaks. Anyway, get down here. This is basically my living quarters, my working quarters. I went ahead and put my save beacon out and a construction research unit out. You come in, got a little rug. Went ahead and put some panels and stuff on the wall. Got a multi-tool archive over here. And I went ahead and archived the waveform focuser, the C-class one that you get when you start the game. I just went ahead and put it out of my inventory because I think you're only allowed to hold 6. So I just went ahead and dropped it in here. I don't know how many you can archive. 10, 12, 6, I don't know. But I just didn't want to carry this around anymore. So I went ahead and built that and archived it. Put a couple panels on the wall. This is from the Corvette Expedition. There's our base computer. Over here you can see this is our work area. We've got a mission planning area. This is a topographical desk, which is pretty cool. Got the little arm here. He points to whatever it is we're supposed to be doing. Got a little ceiling mounted console where you can set up your mission planning. Got a server array over here. This is my work desk, and it's kind of set up almost exactly the way I do for my videos. So here's where my monitor where I'm playing. This is going to be my PS5. This is going to be my Mac. Up here is a big TV where I push my video editing to, so I can check the colors and the sound and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty much set up the same way I have it here at home. Got some plants and stuff here. This is basically bedroom area, lounge area. Got the little undersized light desk that's out in the foyer. Bed, storage, little couch, some stuff on the wall. I like it cool when I sleep, so I put a little vent fan in here. It's kind of nice. Now, because of this guy basically sending us on a fetch quest, he teaches us how to grow stuff. And so I put a little biodome out there, and I was messing around with this teleporter, trying to make it so that I go down to where the mining stuff is, but it doesn't work. So I just pop through here, and we're in this little biodome, and these are the 3 things I've learned from them. I've got another thing I'm learning that I need some stuff for, so I'll do that. But I just went ahead and moved it out here so I can just pop in by teleporting instead of running all the way out there. We come out here. We've got basically this hallway to the teleporter so that the Corvette doesn't glitch in. And then we've got our biodome out here. Beautiful view. Look at that view. It's beautiful. Over the biodome. Got planes off in the distance. It's pretty awesome. And come out this side. Eventually I can expand over here, but I went ahead and made the boys a break room area. It's like a little covered area, place for them to just sit
smoke and joke, trash cans, all that kind of stuff, you know. Eventually I'll kind of flesh that out a little bit more, maybe build a little more over here. But yeah, that's kind of the way I've got it all laid out here. One last thing I did is I put a gigantic flag on top of the base. And if you go inside, you can take a look up here. It's like looks like a big red light hanging down, but that's just the base of the flag. I need to move it over just a hair more, but it's so hard getting it centered. Anyway, that's kind of the basic design here. So this is our Grassy Moon base build. I've really enjoyed building it, and I really enjoyed decorating it. It cost me a lot of salvage to get all the stuff unlocked to do this, but I really enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. If you had any ideas, suggestions, please put in the comments. Consider adding or removing different things just to make the base look better and be more functional. And if you like this kind of content, then give us a like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And we will see you in our next space adventure.